Unit 4 of AP Human Geography is called Political Patterns and Processes. This unit studies how people organize land, power, and government. It asks important questions such as, why do countries exist? Why do borders matter? Why do some groups want independence? Political geography is the study of how space, territory, and power connect. In this unit, you should think about how geography affects governments and how governments affect geography. A key term is the state. A state is a country that has a defined territory, a permanent population, a government, and recognition from other states. Examples include Japan, Brazil, and Canada. Another key term is the nation. A nation is a group of people who share culture, language, history, or identity. Sometimes a nation matches a state. This is called a nation state. Japan is often used as an example because most people share a common national identity. However, nations and states do not always match. The Kurds are a nation spread across several countries, making them a multi-state nation. Some countries contain many nations. This is called a multinational state. Belgium contains Flemish and Walloon cultural groups. Nigeria has many ethnic groups and languages. Diversity can be a strength, but it can also create tension if groups feel ignored or treated unfairly. That is why governments often try to balance unity with diversity. Borders are another major topic in Unit 4. A boundary is the legal border between states. Boundaries come in different forms. A geometric boundary uses straight lines, often based on latitude or longitude. Many borders in Africa were drawn this way during colonial times. A physical boundary follows natural features like rivers, mountains, or deserts. The Rio Grande forms part of the border between United States and Mexico. A cultural boundary follows language, religion, or ethnic patterns. You also need to know how boundaries are created. An antecedent boundary was made before many people settled the area. A subsequent boundary was created after settlement and often follows cultural divisions. A superimposed boundary was forced onto an area by outside powers. Many colonial borders in Africa are superimposed boundaries because they ignored ethnic groups. These sometimes cause future conflict. The shape of a country can affect how it functions. A compact state is shaped like a circle or square. Poland is fairly compact, making travel and communication easier. An elongated state is long and narrow. Chile is a classic example. Long distances can make governing harder. A fragmented state is broken into pieces. Indonesia is fragmented because it is made of many islands. A perforated state surrounds another state. South Africa surrounds Lesotho. Another important term is sovereignty, which means a state has control over its own territory and government. However, sovereignty can be challenged. Centripetal forces are forces that unite a country. Centrifugal forces divide a country. Centrifugal forces divide a country, such as ethnic conflict, poverty, or separatist movements. For example, Spain has dealt with independence movements in Catalonia. United Kingdom has had debates about Scottish independence. You also need to know forms of government organization. A unitary state keeps most power in the national government. France is a common example. A federal state divides power between national and regional governments. United States, Germany, and India use federal systems. Devolution happens when a central government gives more power to regional governments. This can reduce conflict. Political geography also studies elections. Electoral geography looks at how people vote in different places. Urban and rural areas often vote differently. Regions may vote based on jobs, culture, age, or ethnicity. Another key term is gerrymandering, which is drawing voting district boundaries to help one political group. Packing places many opposing voters in one district. Cracking splits them. Gerrymandering can reduce fair representation. Countries also work together through supranational organizations. These are groups where states cooperate. Examples include the European Union, United Nations, and NATO. These groups help countries solve problems together. Finally, Unit 4 examines colonialism and imperialism. Colonialism happens when one country controls another territory directly. Imperialism is the broader spread of political, military, or economic power. European colonialism changed borders, languages, economies, and cultures around the world. Many modern conflicts still connect to colonial-era decisions. The big idea of Unit 4 is that power is geographic. Borders are not random lines. Governments make decisions about land, people, and resources. As you study, remember these keywords: state, nation, sovereignty, boundary, federal, unitary, devolution. If you ask who controls a place, why the border exists, and who benefits from power, you are thinking like a political geographer.